The comeback route is a great route to choose when playing against someone who uses a lot of bump and run coverage. You can save this route for a key moment late in the game because it basically has to be manually guarded in order to be stopped. You can do this route out of any formation that has an outside receiver off of the line of scrimmage. Also, you can do it to either side of the field out of many other formations. Let's go ahead and take a look at an example from the single back offset strong formation. In this example, we've chosen the tight end corner play. The route that we want you to focus on belongs to the square receiver on the far left side of the field. Now, the way this route works against bump and run is we use motion to try to figure out what the defense is doing. So let's go ahead and do it right now. We send that receiver in motion. Watch the cornerback on the left side of the screen. If he runs with our receiver, then we know this route won't be open. However, as you just saw there, he slid across the field. Now we know the route will work. Take another look at it once again here. As we send him in motion to the right, watch the cornerback. He slides inward. The reason that we know this route will work when the cornerback slides inward is because when we motion the receiver back to the left, the cornerback is going to be too late to recover in order to bump our receiver. This is definitely a timing route, and we want you to notice the circled number on the left side of the screen. When we motion our receiver to the right, there will be 2 arrows on each side of that circle. However, when we motion him back to the left, the moment it goes back down to 1 arrow is when we want to snap the ball. Just as our receiver is about to set, it goes down to 1 arrow when we snap the ball, and our player blows right by the defender. Take a look at it again. This is why we snap it right about when it goes down to 1 arrow. He blows by the defender without being bumped, and it's an easy reception. In this next example, we're going to show you this route being used in an entirely different formation. Again, we've come out in that same single back offset strong tight end corner play. What we're going to do this time is formation shift to the single back tight formation. Now we're doing this in the Oakland playbook. The route, as you can see, is still on the left hand side of the screen. However, we can flip the play without giving anything away, and now it's on the right hand side of the screen. The last thing we need to do again is motion our receiver out towards the sideline and snap the ball when it goes from 2 arrows down to 1. We quickly move the icon over to wide receiver Derek Mason and prepare to send him towards the right sideline. Again, about the time it goes from 2 arrows down to 1 is when we snap the ball. We take about a 2 to 3 yard drop and hold up on the direction pad as we press the receiver's icon. Now, letting the motion icon go from 2 arrows down to 1 is a specific guideline to follow. However, the more times you run this play, you're going to realize that it doesn't necessarily have to be that exact. Instead, you're going to find that you're going to be able to run this route over and over again with a lot of success to create some really frustrating headaches for your opponent.